Individuals have divided conclusions on the 2024 BMW X7's polarizing split fog light face. However, the people who can look past it will see what we see. The highest quality standard size extravagance SUV available anywhere, in a 2024 Editor's Decision Grant Victor. While cash is less of an item, the people who can manage the cost of the X7's almost $83,000 base cost. Wealthy families who need plentiful freight limit and an open third column ought to realize they'll track down neither on this bimmer. All things considered, it flaunts the most certain-footed taken care of in the class, as well as superb motors, from the luxurious 375 horsepower straight-six to the all-powerful 630 horsepower twin Super V8 that is held for the super luxury Alpina XB7. Regardless of what's in the engine, all-wheel drive and an air suspension are standard. The last option conveys a cloud-like ride, which adds to the Lodge's peaceful nature. A huge number of cutting-edge highlights and really extravagant materials guarantee the 2024 X7 surpasses assumptions. What else could you anticipate from the best? New often invigorate for the past model year, the 2024 BMW X7 gets no significant changes. Among the more modest changes are recently discretionary precious stone headlights and an enlightened kidney grille. BMW's driving collaborator Proficient bundle currently incorporates a semi-independent drive mode called Interstate Partner, which permits hands-let-loose driving at paces to 85 miles per hour on viable streets. The cost of the 2024 BMW X7 begins at $82,895 and goes up to $150,395, relying upon the trim and options. Even with our affection for the twin Super V8 drive and significant execution, we'd suggest the X7 xDrive 40i. It has helpful standard highlights that incorporate 4-zone environment control, an all-encompassing sunroof, power-flexible front seats with memory settings, warm front seats, a power back end. From there, the sky is the limit. We'd likewise add one of the Vernasca calfskin upholstery decisions in the exceptional bundle that incorporates a head-up show, signal controls, and delicate close entryways. The section-level X7 xDrive 40i is fueled by a 375 horsepower turbocharged inline-six chamber, and the M60i has a twin Super 4.4-liter V8 that makes 523 ponies. The Alpina XB7 has an uncommonly tuned form of that V8, which creates 630 pull. Each of the three motors pair with an 8-speed programmed and all-wheel drive. The scandalous-looking M60i model we tried figured out how to hit 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds, yet the xDrive 40i wasn't a long ways behind, stirring things up around town speed in 4.6 seconds. Each X7 rides on an air suspension with versatile dampers, and the case can be additionally upgraded with the accessible back pivot controlling and dynamic enemy of roll bars that decrease body movements. The two highlights are standard on the M60i, which has a sportier suspension arrangement naturally. Taking care of is shockingly flexible for an enormous SUV, and the X7's guiding is precise and well-weighted. The littlest wheels on the X7 measure 21 crawls in width. However, BMW currently likewise offers 23 inches. Interestingly, on the enormous rollers, however, the X7's ride quality endures a shot. The 2024 x7 is most proficient when it's furnished with the standard inline-six. That xDrive 40i model got EPA appraisals of 21 miles per gallon city and 25 miles per gallon roadway. Going with the V8 controlled M60i model will mean raising a ruckus around town more regularly, as that model is evaluated for 16 miles per gallon city and 21 miles per gallon throughway. On our 75 miles per hour parkway efficiency course, which is essential for our broad testing routine, the M60i we tried shocked us with a 23 miles per gallon result. Inside, the X7's dashboard is overwhelmed by a monstrous computerized show that is marginally bended. The board flaunts a 12.3-inch check punch for the driver and a 14.9-inch touchscreen that the infotainment framework works through. A lot of extravagance elements can be tracked down inside too, including warmed front seats, an all-encompassing sunroof, a power-flexible controlling wheel, and surrounding inside lighting. Notwithstanding, we were bothered by how gradually the power worked. Second-line commander's seat moved while attempting to give individuals access and out of the third column. Moreover, the way secondary lounges aren't particularly open for grown-ups during delayed drives. In any case, nobody will grumble about the X7's adequate inside cubby capacity. While we simply figured out how to fit 3 portable bags behind the third line, we fit 33 absolute with every one of the secondary lounges put away. The X7's iDrive infotainment framework works through a 14.9-inch touchscreen that is housed in the bended glass board on the scramble. The framework can likewise be worked by an enormous rotating handle on the mid-control area as well as through signal controls that are more gimmicky than valuable, alongside a Wi-Fi area of interest. Each X7 is accessible with BMW's computerized key, which permits clients to control vehicle works remotely by means of a cell phone application. And all the more remarkable Harman Kardon sound system and remote charging are discretionary highlights. Each X7 has an arrangement of standard driver help innovation notwithstanding a few further developed choices. Standard forward crash advance notice and robotized crisis slowing down. Standard vulnerable side checking and back cross traffic alert. Standard path takeoff cautioning.